we are going to talk about the voice color. Voice color is the so-called vocal variety, but is also totally different. So vocal variety is more focusing on the techniques like pitch, volume, pace. So when do you use high pitch? When do you use lower pitch? When do you use a so-called softer volume? When do you use a louder volume? When do you go fast pace, slow pace? So these are the techniques. Many of my clients, they worked on the techniques and then they started to feel weird. They said, I feel weird when I'm speaking because all of a sudden I became this and then later on I become this. So if you are focusing too much on the techniques, it might be go like this. This is some speech. I really saw it many years ago. There was one gentleman, he was giving a speech and this is how he was changing his voice, varying his tones. He said, the moon, the river. So if I speak in that way, what kind of impression you have? How does it make you feel? You can share it in the chat. You are frightened, dramatic. Okay, yes. So you're frightened, or it's too dramatic, too exaggerated. Or you're just watching the way I'm speaking, right? You're watching a show. You are feeling it's a little bit funny, over the top. That's not what you want whoever is listening to you feel. If that's how they feel, they are only watching you speak. They're not feeling what you're speaking. So when we say, how do you engage and inspire the audience? We don't engage and inspire them by frightening them. We don't engage them and have an engaging, inspiring voice by changing the volume, pitch, pace. If you do that, you're only focusing on the techniques. And we all know that if there is an actor or actress who is too much into acting skills, when they're acting, did it ever touch your heart? Probably not, right? All you see is a show. You're seeing how they are using the acting techniques. We know that the great actors, when they are acting, is not acting. They become that person they are playing. They are experiencing all kinds of up and downs, all kinds of emotions that character is experiencing. So it's the same for you. If you want to have your voice more engaging, more inspiring, you must touch the other people's heart. You cannot let them watch a show of you putting on with different techniques. You must feel what you say. Feel what you say. So when you are feeling what you say, then it will show up in your voice as engaging, as different pitch, volume, pace changes. So these are the result. We cannot start from the result. We need to start from the source. The source is the feeling. When you feel that, you will have the result of a voice with varied tones. If not, you will feel weird. When you feel weird, like many of my clients, when you feel weird, the audience will feel weird as well. So if we are meeting face to face in person, I am standing in front of you and doing this speech, I say, the moon, the river. You may feel very awkward. So you don't want the audience to feel that. And when we say voice color, the reason I like to use voice color is because it is referring to the emotions in our voices. It is just like the color palette. In color palette, we have different colors, right? We have, for example, red, we have yellow, green, blue. And those different colors, they represent different emotions. Could be, for example, joy, could be sadness, could be anger, hatred. And under each color, there are also different shades of the same color. For example, red, right? So today, this is a dark red. Some of you are wearing the very bright red. So for example, for Annie, there's a Singapore flag. So in the Singapore flag, the red is the bright red. So for the different color, we also have different shades. Like for example, for joy, it can, or happiness. So happiness could be, there are different shades of happiness. A higher level of happiness is excitement. And there are also delight. So these are all different levels of happiness. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, you can type as one. Okay, Louise posted a question. Yes, it will be good to improve on the voice color. You see, even better, the voice color, which refers to the emotion, feel what we say, it can be applied to any language. Because in any language, we're all human beings, we all experience the same emotion. So no matter what kind of language you speak, no matter what kind of background you have, no matter where you live, as long as we're human beings, we all experience sadness, happiness, anger, hatred. We all have these emotions. So which is make it universal. And that's what we're going to practice, which is to feel what you say. Feel what you say. And how do we feel what we say? We go back to the this sentence. Breath is the power of your voice. So first of all, now you want to, in order to feel what you say, you want to be very sensitive about the word you use. Very sensitive about the words. For example, in this sentence, which word stand out? Which word or words stand out for you? Okay, very good. Thank you, everyone. Looks like it's the word power stands out to most people. So then that's the word that you are going to express, feel and express. Daniel said best. Where is the word best? Okay. So this sentence, no best. It should be the previous sentence, right? Oh, breath. Okay. So let's practice power. Then when you're saying this, you need to feel powerful. So when you feel powerful, then that will be the way that you express the sentence. So it is not, if I speak in this way, breath is the power of your voice. How did it make you feel? It's probably startled you. The word, when I said power, startled you. So that is only to work on the technique. I am only working on the technique to say power of your voice. But we see that very often. And almost fell off your chair. Okay. So you want to see what is power feeling to you. That's why you see, this is what makes voice color very interesting and very, it's really very diverse because everyone's feeling will be a little bit different. So now you need to find the way you feel it. So let's have you feel that. And then you can try the sentence. Okay, so I'll give you about 10 seconds for everyone to practice this sentence. Okay, very good. I can see some of you even have gestures. Yes, very good. You see that this is the same for body language. And this is how we are approaching speaking. We approach the speaking not from the techniques. We approach the speaking from inside out. You must feel it. If you don't feel it, everything you put on is going to be weird. People can see there's a disconnection. If I say, voice is the power of your voice, it's weird. So body language, voice, and feeling, they work all together. So for you, it might be voice is the power of your voice. Could be this, because that's how you feel it. Or some people maybe is voice, breath is the power of your voice. Or breath is the power of your voice. So whatever it is, you need to feel it. And then you will be able to express it authentically. So this is another example where you need to go in to connect with yourself, not looking outside of how other people are speaking. There was one paragraph that I often practice in my workshops, which is a speech given by Winston Churchill. And then there will always be participants in the classes. They said, okay, I want to see how Winston Churchill gave this speech. Now, it is okay for you to look at how Winston Churchill gave that speech. But at the end of the day, it is always you need to feel that speech. Because you cannot look at, oh, Winston Churchill did it in this way. But that's him, that's his personality. What is your personality? How do you feel? So it's very different. That's what makes it interesting. So that's the breath is the power of your voice. Very good. So now let's try this one. For example, like what we're experiencing right now, we will win this war against coronavirus. Okay, so we're just making up one sentence. We will win this war against coronavirus. So you want to see what kind of emotion does this sentence convey? So you mentioned that feel what you say. What do you need to feel first, which is the emotion? What kind of emotion does that create? Does that convey? So what do you think for this last sentence? We will win this war. Hope, determination, victory. Okay, decision. Okay, determination. So very good. I would recommend you pick one emotion. You pick one emotion because less is more. Less is more. If there are too many, then it's all over the place. Okay, so some of you chose determine, some hope, some strength. Strength will not be an emotion. So here, remember, you need to find an exact emotion. Hope is an emotion. Determination is an emotion. Victory is a result. Promise, probably promising. Promising will be a type of emotion. Motivational will be an emotion. Okay, very good. So even motivational will be the big color, one color. So what is under motivational? Love. Love is also a very big emotion. So we want to drill it down into an easier emotion for you to feel and express. So why don't we try two? We try determination and hope. So let's try determination first. If it is determination, what word or words help you convey determination in this sentence? What are the words? You can type them into the chat. Win. Okay, yes. Okay. Win. Will. we will win. Okay. There are three words. They are all three words. So most of you started to see that win or will. So let's try it. If you're not sure, you can always try it and record yourself, even though it's challenging to listen to yourself. But if you want to improve, you want to record yourself over and over again and have the courage to face the reality. So only when you record and listen back, you will know whether it conveys the effect you want. So let's try if it's win. How would it sound like? You can say it and see whether it conveys determination. So it'll be, we will win this war against coronavirus. We will win this war against coronavirus. Or will. We will win. We will win this war against coronavirus. So what do you think? I just tried both words, will and win. Which one do you feel conveys more determination? Yes, very good. Yes. So now you realize it will be the word will. And also because it's determination, we need to give it more strength, more breath. And of course, if you give more breath, afterwards, your body will know to automatically take another breath in. So great observation from Angela. So you will need to take another breath in, but it's not by you reminding yourself. It is your body will know. So that's why you must use more words on the word that convey the emotion. So let's have you try it. So it will be, we will win again the war against coronavirus. And we really will, because we've seen that in history. It is something that it's not that we are just saying it. When we look at history, we know that there are many things that's beaten the human beings down, but we always rise. So this is something that we need to believe in. And then when you believe in, it will be conveyed. So we cannot just work on the technique. We will win this war. You need to feel it. Feel that it is possible. Okay, so I would have you practice it and let me know how was your experience. Did you feel the conviction in yourself? You need to feel the conviction in yourself. If you're not convinced by this sentence yet, then it will be challenging to express it. It is. We will win because we've seen that in history. Okay, very good. Thank you, Jennifer. And so that's determination. If you are a leader in your company, you are leading a team and you are talking to your colleagues, to your employees, to your team members, and telling them that this is going to be over and we will win, this is where you convey it. If you just say, we will win this war, then your employees, they're not going to be convinced. So a client of mine, he is talking to his team, saying that this is going to be over. But the way he's speaking, it does not convey the determination. So then we needed to find all kinds of examples from the past in history to make him convinced first before he can convince other people. So you need to feel the conviction. Yes, passion is also emotion. Or I would say passionate. Make it an adjective. It will be even stronger. Okay, so just now it was determination. So now we're going to have some fun. We're going to make it hopeful. So you're going to convey the emotion of hope for the same sentence, and you are going to feel hopeful. So same sentence. Again, I would say that it is still, what do you think? Which word will help you convey the hope? We will win this war against coronavirus. Win. So we're going to try it and try hope this time. Either will or win, whatever it is, you're going to convey hope. Hope is to convey possibility. Hope it is not like, yes, we are going to go and do it. Hope is this is something that is going to happen. It is a little bit less intense emotion. It is less intense. Okay, so let's have you try it and see how it goes. Some of you are saying war. May not be war. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so what I would like you to do is you are going to try it in your group. This time, you're going to try the same sentence in hope, the emotion hope. And then after that, we are going to hear from one or two to come onto the microphone and share with us your feeling, your way of expressing this in hope. So this time, you're just going to have 2 minutes. So for the host, Alicia or Willie, can you help divide the group again into a group of 4? And this time, just give them 2 minutes to practice the same sentence with hope. And then after that, we're going. Okay, Willie, you may want to end the breakout because I see people are still leaving the main room. Leaving for the main room was not out. Okay. 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 Welcome back. And we are going to give 3 people the opportunity to try it out. Okay. So the same sentence, this time we are going to convey hope. Okay. So if you would like to try it, you can raise your hand. And then we would have Willie to unmute you. Angela, looks like Angela wants to try. Okay, so we will have Angela, and then the rest, you can also raise your hand. I think for, okay, Daryl also want to try. I couldn't see where the hand raising function is. But if you want to try, I didn't see you, you can also type into the chat saying that you'd like to try. Willie, can you unmute? Yes, Angela is unmuted.
When do you want me to start? Now?
Yes.
We will win the war against coronavirus. We
okay. Yes. Okay, very good. So that's Angela. Thank you. I feel it's still more determination. Still more determination. So we see the other 2. Daryl, yes.
We will win this war against coronavirus.
Okay, yes, very well done. Can you feel? You see that he is feeling that as well. Very well done. So let's give him some silence clap. Yes, very well. So he was demonstrating to us. You see that it doesn't need to be very strong. The strong one is more determination. So now, yes, you are feeling that from your heart. We will win this war against coronavirus. Okay, very good, Daryl. Yes, one last chance. Who would like to also try? Okay, after that, yes, Thomas. Yes, Thomas found the hand raising function. I couldn't feel it. I couldn't see it. Yes, Thomas.
We will win the war against coronavirus.
Okay. It's a little bit too rushed. Okay, thank you, Thomas. Thomas is like, let's go and quickly win this war. Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you, everyone. They just also demonstrated 3 different emotions. Angela demonstrated determination. She wanted to demonstrate hope, but she showed us determination. Daryl is very good. Thomas, it's can't wait. Let's go out and win this war. That is also a type of emotion. So you see that the same sentence can convey different emotions. And also it is you, how you feel it. Yes, so someone asked, does the body language give more voice color? So may not give more, but when you are feeling it and use your body, feel it with your body, the impact is stronger. The impact is stronger. Okay, for Daryl, very well done. I would like to give you a gift. So many of you know that I wrote a book, 2 books. So, okay, why don't we do this? So Daryl, I will give you a soft copy of my book, which is Influence Through Voice. Influence Through Voice. And then for Thomas and Angela, I will give you 2 chapters of the book. 2 key chapters in the book. One chapter is talking about body breathing. The other chapter is talking about voice color. I'll give you these 2 chapters. So for the 3 brave souls, we thank them for their participation. And you can get the book in whatever way, contacting me. So let me show you just now. Also, someone asked me about the contact. So you can, let me just pull it out. You can either get a book on Facebook, LinkedIn, or any other places, or you can also send me an email. So whichever is easier for you. So let me share the screen. Share. Okay. Okay, here, Facebook is the same. You can also go to Facebook, search my name. You can either get the book or the 2 chapters, sending me an email, or you can get it through, send me a message on any of the social media platforms. Okay. Very good. So some of you, the emotion is starting to get a hand of it. And that is what voice color is about. Voice color is about feeling what you say. Feeling what you say. And in feeling what you say, just now, the process we did, can you see the hope? We didn't see which word, even though the word we ended up with will. You can also use other word, but the key is you're feeling it. So sometimes the word is easier. Sometimes if it's not easier, you're going to just feel and see whatever comes out. That's your starting point. Your starting point is the feeling, the feeling. So I'm going to put it here. Voice color is feeling what you say. Okay. So Sim is asking about the email. So the yes, thank you, Thomas. So Thomas has posted the email address in the chat. Thank you. So in voice color, you see that how did we do it just now? If we are going to help those of you who are in the left brain, more in the left brain, less in the right brain, here it is. Here is the analysis. So even though that emotion is not really about analysis, but this is to help you, if you are more analytical, is we are going to look at the sentence. The first step is see that what kind of emotion there is, or what kind of emotion you want to convey. And after that, you see which word will help you convey that. It could be win, could be will. And then the third step, which is important, is you need to feel the emotion. You need to feel determination. You need to feel hopeful. And then when you feel the emotion, you are going to express the sentence. So that's how we practice. Now, of course, the problem is, how do you feel that emotion and speak? This will come from practices and also from exploring your past experiences. For example, you can think about the last time when you felt hopeful. When was it? Exactly what was the situation? So as long as we're human beings, we have been experiencing different emotions. It's now just bring them back as your emotional bank so that you can use them. In the beginning, it takes a little bit of time for you to practice, but this is also to make it a habit. Once it becomes a habit, then when you're speaking, these emotions, they will just flow out. You don't need to take more time to think anymore. So that's voice color. And also, what I like about it is that when we started to feel what we say, you are also starting to live your life more fully. Our life is not just analytical left brain. Most of the times, that is how our society is conditioning us. Our society is conditioning us into very left brain focused. Analytical, logics. That's what we think that makes all the difference. And we think that logic is superior to emotion. But it's not. You see all these great masterpieces. They all from people who use the right brain. And I like the painting behind Angela. That is the result of the right brain. So the right brain, there is creativity, there is color, it's not black and white, and there is emotion. So that's why I would like to have you really train yourself to feel more. When you start to feel more, you start to live your life fully. So today, in the voice you have just learned, it is not only about making you sound more confident, more engaging, but also it is to help you get more connected with the part of you that is confident, that is powerful, that is engaging and inspiring. When you start to connect with that part of you, the way you're speaking will become more impactful. And you will be able to touch more people. And that leads us to the end of the workshop. Thank you, everyone. And of course, the final word is ideas are worthless if you don't apply them. So type into the chat and let me know today, all the things that you've learned, what is the one thing you're going to go back and practice? You can quickly type into the chat. Okay, very good. Some of you is breathe, breathe, yes. Okay, very good. Okay, feeling what you say, yes. Okay, thank you, everyone. And so again, I'll leave you with my contact if you didn't see it. So I do host programs because if we want to see the difference in your voice, it is over a period of time that is more helpful. So for the wherever you are based, I'm hosting online programs, group programs. So of course there's one-to-one as well. So for one-to-one, for group programs, we always have students from all over the world. So wherever you are based, if you feel like you want to dive deeper into your voice, you can contact me. So for the group programs, I do 2 group programs a year. So this year, there is one coming up in September. So if you would like to join that one, it's a 3-month group coaching program. If you would like to find out more about that program, you can also send me a message. And it's been a pleasure sharing with you. And I really applaud everyone for staying till now. Bye, everyone.